Welcome courtside. Lindsey King, Jake Hromada with you. And Lindsey, there's so much happening. That's how you know tournament season's right around the corner.
That's right, Jake.
First meeting between Ole Miss and North Alabama since 1962. I guess you could say it's been worth the wait. Fun ball game here at the half, and we welcome you table side. Happy holidays from us. John Stroud, Jake Hromada back with you. And John, UNA ends the first half on a 20-8 run in the final 4 minutes and 41 seconds. And as we take a look at the first half highlights, you'll see why they were impressive. It's Kids Day in Oxford, Mississippi, and these kids have been bouncing off the walls all morning. Ole Miss head coach Gillette McKeown faces the program she put on the map before coming to Ole Miss, Jacksonville. Hi there, welcome to the broadcast. Lindsey King, Jake Hromada with you. And Lindsey, can you hear me? Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
It is loud in here, Jake.
Of course, they go to Ortiz, who has 20 points. 3 left to shoot. Tough finish, puts it in. Leads her team. Long three. No, she makes it.
This level.
Mbala underneath. Rocks the rim. 0-19 against SEC schools. They toss up ahead to Morrell. Look out! Matthew Morrell! Hanson with 26 points tonight. Straight to the basket. Shot blocked by Scott. Ruffin. Yes, he hits. 2 threes from Deshaun Ruffin late in this first half. Tight game early as Ole Miss on top of Vanderbilt 10-7. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Welcome you courtside. Back with Lindsey King. My name's Jake Hromada. And Lindsey, a big win on the road for Ole Miss, correct? I mean, they go to Starkville. They get their first win against their arch rival on the road for the first time since 2007. That was big. 2006, 2007 rings a bell too for you, Lindsey, correct? I mean, the last time they were 2-0 in SEC play and 3-0 in SEC play.
You guys.
You were on the team.
Bringing back the flashback pictures.
I was going to say, she was blushing. I promise. She was blushing.
I still am.
We surprised you with that. Ole Miss 4 of 8 to begin this game. Vanderbilt 3 for 8 from the floor. I'm glad we caught you by surprise. Nobody, nobody leaked the secret. It was a crew secret. Bucket down for Vanderbilt. Back to a 1-point game early, 10-9. And one thing, too, that I talked to Shea Ralph about earlier, she said, we're not so much concerned about results at this stage in our program. We're more concerned about executing game plans, coming up with strategy, and just growing together as a team. Against LSU, she seemed to think that they were improving. Beg your pardon. Scott misses the hook. Singleton unable to come down with the rebound for Ole Miss. And Vanderbilt's Brown scoops to Gerard.
Yeah, Jake, you mentioned Coach Ralph and just wanting to take it one play at a time. She's the kind of coach that wants the longevity of her team. She's not thinking about the now. She's thinking about big plans for the future, and you have to love that about her.
She definitely came to Vanderbilt as a winner, 11 years at UConn and 6 national championships won. A good move by Harbison, straight to the rack. Vanderbilt's back ahead.
Harbison's so crafty. With that kind of crossover attack close to the goal, I mean, it's just incredible, her footwork.
Salary triggers. Baker tracks down the rebound. Drops it in. Angel Baker has 8 of her team's 12 points early. 3 minutes to play. She had a start like this against Auburn as well, where she was just hot as soon as tip started. Gerard, bullseye. Teeter-tottering in the first quarter. The last 3 meetings between these two teams on this floor have been decided by 5 points or fewer. Singleton travels, and that's Ole Miss's 3rd turnover.
It seems like these two teams, it's always a good matchup. They play similar style basketball and just always a really good game like you just mentioned.
Coach Gillette McKeown and her Rebels come into tonight having won their last 6 games. Bella LaChance with the basketball, and she loses it. Got her pocket picked by Maya Taylor. Taylor unable to score. Scott, the trailer, puts it up and in.
Love seeing Madison Scott run the floor there to clean it up.
Can always count on Madison Scott not being too far behind, as you see where Ole Miss ranks in offensive rebounds. 19th in the country, nearly 16 per game. It's a program that loves to crash the offensive boards and create second chance points for themselves. 3 left to shoot. Gerard puts it through. 6 points for Vanderbilt tonight. 6 of her team's 16. She leads the way.
Vanderbilt, they always have such a high scoring percentage. And back when I played, Coach Ross said it's because they recruit players that have high GPAs and they take high percentage shots because they're smarter. She's always telling us, she said, they're smarter than y'all, so play smart.
Baker knocks down her 3rd triple of the first quarter. 11 first quarter points.
Yeah, speaking of high percentage shots, you know Angel Baker's eyes lit up when she saw that zone at the beginning of the game, ready to fire up some threes.
Well, her season high is 3 threes. She's already matched that in the first 10 minutes, I should say first 9 minutes. Her career best is 6 in a game. Washington fights underneath. And Marquisha Davis comes down with the rebound and pushes ahead. 43 seconds left, first quarter. Angel Baker with the hot hand. 4 of 6 from the floor, 11 points for Ole Miss. Taylor back to Baker. No shot clock for Vanderbilt. Nearing 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And Gerard, 7 points for Vanderbilt. Leads the way, gets a high screen. 5 seconds left, quarter 1. LaChance, step back. 1-point game after the first 10 minutes. Angel Baker, 11 points. 3 for 5 from outside the arc.